That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Pepelu. Saravia. Now it's Duro. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. And it's Pepelu. Ødegaard makes a dash for it. Pepelu does well to get it back. Rioja engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Lewandowski. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Duro. A whelp. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. A formality. We're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Hugo Duro. He's right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. It's starting to look very interesting, this. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive. Barcelona leading now. Now it's Duro. Ødegaard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Zappacosta. And he's gone searching crossfield. Paixão. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Oh, great leap! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Rodriguez getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Duro. And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. And the shot! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Gaia. Now it's Duro. Paixão aims beyond the defence. And this is Lever. Chance for a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
getting up there! And he gets rid in a hurry. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Duro. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Jordi Alba gets on his bike and on the move. Lewandowski. Odegaard! Oh, it's come off the upright. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's having a pop! Has another go! It's hit the upright.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, nice touch. He's having a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rodriguez. Lewandowski. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Tarrega. Now Lopez. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. Saravia. Jose Gaya kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's found a way through, showing good feet. And it's Rodri. He's had a shot! Frustratingly close. Pepelu. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Javi Guerra. Now Pepelu. Spread it left. He's found a way past. He's shifting through the gears here. Lenormand. Paixão needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Out of play for a goal kick. Rodriguez. Odegaard. Odegaard! He's got away with one there. Saravia. Tarrega. Saravia. And it's Javi Guerra. Now it's Duro. Zappacosta does have his name on the score sheet, of course. pinches it off him. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gaia. Could be danger here. Now it's Duro. Costa. Alexander-Arnold. Great chance! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Cambio de jugadores.
Valencia can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Now it's Duro. Oh, he's having a go! Missed by a fraction. He's found a way through.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's gone direct. And he's quick to get rid. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Valencia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, no, that was never going to make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Paixão. He's had it taken off him. Costa knocks it into space. It's Lewandowski! And that is quite wonderful! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
Barcelona now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Costa makes a move down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Valencia can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Busquets going forward, out towards the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodriguez. That's Duro. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
That's the throw. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Busquets with a definite foul there. It's a quick one. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Jordi Alba has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
And he plays one through. And he cuts out the supply. Tarrega. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona have done the business, grasping what they saw as right.